Have you ever woken up in a cold sweat, haunted by a dream where someone you love, or even you, face death? It's a surprisingly common experience, and it's not just a nightmare. Today, we're diving deep into the neuroscience of why your brain crafts these unsettling scenarios, revealing what these vivid nocturnal narratives truly signify about your deepest subconscious fears and anxieties. So, if you've ever wondered what those dreams are really about, you're in the right place. Let's get started. First, let's clear up a huge misconception. Dreaming of death is almost never a premonition. Your brain isn't predicting the future. Instead, these dreams are symbolic. They're a powerful way for your subconscious mind to process significant changes, endings, and transitions happening in your waking life. Think of it less as a literal death and more as a metaphorical one. So, what kind of changes are we talking about? It could be the end of a job, a relationship, or even a phase of your life, like graduating from school. When you dream of someone dying, your brain might be using that person to represent a part of yourself or your life that is changing or ending. For example, dreaming of a parent's death might not be about them at all. It could symbolize your own transition into greater independence and adulthood, leaving behind the part of you that relied on them. The emotional intensity of death in a dream is your brain's way of highlighting just how significant this change feels to you, even if you haven't consciously acknowledged it. Now, let's get into the brain science a bit. During REM sleep, the stage where most vivid dreaming occurs, our brain's emotional centers, like the amygdala, are highly active. At the same time, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational thought and logic, is dialed way down. This combination creates a perfect storm for highly emotional, bizarre, and symbolic narratives. Your brain is essentially sorting through your daily experiences and emotions without the filter of logic. It grabs onto strong feelings, like fear of the unknown or sadness about an ending, and translates them into powerful imagery. The image of death is one of the most potent symbols our minds can conjure, making it a go-to metaphor for major life shifts. Let's break down a few common scenarios. What if you dream about your own death? This can be particularly jarring, but again, it's usually symbolic. Dreaming of your own death often signifies a profound personal transformation. You are shedding an old version of yourself to make way for a new one. Maybe you're quitting a bad habit, changing your entire belief system, or starting a completely new chapter. Your subconscious is marking this transition with the ultimate symbol of finality and rebirth. It's your brain's way of saying, the old you is gone, and a new you is emerging. It's a sign of growth, not doom. What about dreaming of a partner's death? This is another one that can leave you feeling shaken. Often, this reflects changes or anxieties within the relationship. It could signal that you feel the relationship is changing, that you're growing apart, or that a certain dynamic between you is ending. It might also represent your own fears of abandonment or your growing independence within the partnership. The dream isn't about your partner. It's about the relationship's state and your feelings about it. It is a prompt from your subconscious to examine what is happening between you and your partner in your waking life. And what about the death of a child in a dream, whether your own or one you don't have? This can be incredibly distressing. If you're a parent, it might tap into your natural anxieties about your child's well-being and their journey toward independence. As they grow up and need you less, a part of your role as a primary caregiver dies. The dream could be your mind's way of processing this bittersweet transition. If you don't have children, dreaming of a child's death might symbolize the end of a creative project, an idea, or a part of yourself that felt innocent and full of potential. It's about the loss of something you nurtured and cared for. Even dreaming about the death of a stranger has meaning. A stranger in a dream often represents an unknown or unacknowledged part of yourself. Their death could signify that you are letting go of a certain personality trait, fear, or aspect of your identity that you no longer need. It's a subconscious house cleaning, getting rid of old parts of yourself to make room for new growth. The key thing to remember is that our brains are problem-solving machines, even when we're asleep. Dreams, especially intense ones like these, are a way for our minds to work through complex emotions and situations that we might be avoiding or not fully processing when we reawake. The anxiety you feel when you wake up from a death dream is a signal. It's your brain telling you to pay attention to something important in your life. So, the next time you have a dream about death, try not to panic. Instead, get curious. Ask yourself, what is ending in my life right now? What major changes am I going through? What part of myself or my life is this person in the dream representing? Look at the dream as a message from your subconscious, a symbolic story designed to help you understand your own inner world. By looking at these dreams as metaphors, you can turn a frightening experience into a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. It has the chance to confront your anxieties head-on and navigate the transitions in your life with more awareness. Understanding your dreams is like learning a new language, the language of your own mind. It takes practice, but it's an incredibly rewarding journey. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this fascinating topic. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the human mind. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had a dream like this and what you think it meant. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.